Do you remember back in the day when you had a crush on somebody, you'd have to call the house and talk to a parent before you talk to your crush? I'd like to bring that back, you know? No, none of this dodging and weaving. If you got a crush on Hannah, let's earn it, big dog, you know? Let's call the house and talk to this bridge troll with a riddle. Y'all remember, hey, listen to me. Y'all remember how nervous we'd be in the kitchen by the phone going, stay loose right here. Stay loose. It's a big phone call right here. Her grandmother might answer, be ready to pivot, you know? That phone call's a rite of passage. And I can still remember that phone call till this day. I can still hear her father answer the phone. He'd go, yellow. And I'd go, is Hannah home? And he'd go, yeah, she's running around here somewhere. Who am I speaking with? And you'd go, this is Derek Stroop. He'd go, nice to meet you, Derek. I'm Jeff Turner. I'm Hannah's father. So why are we calling my daughter tonight? Y'all remember that? These kids are not built for that direct communication. If that happened to one of y'all's kids, they'd hand you the phone. They'd go, Jeff wants to talk to you.
Trying to date in 2025 is basically just entering into a Cold War, because you'll be like, hey, I really like you. And they'll be like, hey, I really like you. You'll be like, hey, let's go on a date. That sounds like a great idea. You go out on a date. After the date, you'll be like, hey, so actually, I realized that I really like you, like super like you. And they're like, oh, you super like me? That's weird. So I actually don't like you anymore. And you'll be like, wait, didn't you just say that you did like me and you went on a date and you had a really good time? And they're like, yeah, but then you said you super liked me. And because you super like me, I actually don't like you anymore. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess that sucks. I'm just not going to like you anymore. And then they're like, wait, actually, I really super like you. And you're like, whoa, you really super like me? I just super liked you. And they were like, yeah, I really super like you. And you're like, well, that's weird. I actually don't like you anymore. And then they're like, but didn't you just super like me? And they're like, yeah, but now you really super like me. And I don't super like you anymore. I don't even like you anymore. And they're like, but you just super liked me. And you're like, I'm sorry about it. And then they're like, oh, I guess I don't like you anymore. And then you're like, holy crap, wait. I really like them, but you don't say that to them. And then they're like, oh my gosh, wait a second, I actually really like them. So now you both really like each other, but you're just having like a staring contest because nobody wants to declare anything, because anytime that you say that you like them, they actually don't like you. And anytime that they say that they like you, you actually don't like them. So now you're just kind of in this like weird animalistic mating ritual where both people like each other, but nobody likes each other.
I'm your father.
Nuh-uh.
The you mean, nuh-uh?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh, I am your dad.
Nuh-uh.
The does that even mean, nuh-uh? What does that even mean? Princess Leia is your sister. I am your father. You are my son.
You're not my dad. Nuh-uh.
What does nuh-uh mean? You can't say nuh-uh.
You're not my dad.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Luke, you can't keep going on like this. Luke, I am your father.
Nuh-uh.
The does that even mean? What do you mean, nuh-uh? Luke, I am your father. Your mother was Padme Amidala, Senator of Naboo, also my wife.
Nuh-uh, she wasn't.
The do you mean, nuh-uh? She wasn't my wife.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh, she's also your mother.
Nuh-uh.
You know when you're drunk, you're like, behind you hear, shut up, stupid. If you hear the magical sound, one of two things will pop into your head. Either one, I'm okay, I'm fine. I can beat this. Or two, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail. I gotta let you go, babe. I'm gonna go to jail. Tell the kids I love them, man. I mean, if you're drunk and you know you're gonna go to jail, have a little extra fun. Take off your seatbelt, jump over to the passenger side, throw your seatbelt back on, and just wait for the cop. He's gonna come over to the driver's side with a flashlight. motherfucker sitting there.
Two guys had to go in and sell that movie. Two guys had to go into a movie studio and be like, okay, so we have an idea for the next huge family action movie. And it's about a guy named Marty, and he's a high school student, and he's very lazy. He's always sleeping late. And they were like, okay, is he cool like Ferris Bueller? No. But he has a best friend, who's a disgraced nuclear physicist. I'm sorry, I'm confused. This is another student, or oh no. This other guy is either like 40 or 80. Even we don't know how old he's supposed to be. Anyway, so one day, the boy and the scientist, they build a time machine. Whoa!
Whenever I do get a steak, I always get a salad, thinking that'll balance it out. 20 pounds of meat, 2 leaves of lettuce. Cover it. I do love salads. Well, I should say I love salad dressing with just a touch of lettuce. Otherwise, you feel like you're eating a bag of yard work. It is amazing how much cheese you have to put on a salad to make it appealing. Yeah, can I have some more cheese? And can you throw in a Snickers bar? Instead of lettuce, can I get French fries? When you go out to dinner, they always try and improve the salad. They're like, would you like some fresh pepper on your salad? Can anyone tell the difference between fresh and stale pepper? Hey, wait a minute! This isn't fresh pepper. I grew up on a pepper farm. Some stale-ass pepper. I can't even taste the pepper. They must be like, would you like us to wave this wooden wand over your salad? All right.
So I was in the Target, and I pulled into a checkout line. All of a sudden, this lady came up behind me, tapped me on the shoulder, and she said, excuse me, I was about to pay. I was just going to move out of the way. But then she said, how stupid are you? Then she said, how stupid are your people? And that's what made me freeze. I was just standing there now, and she just starts yelling at me. 2 minutes have gone by. 2 minutes of a random person yelling at you in a public place is a long, long time. I was waiting for the right opportunity, and she gave it to me. She goes, so, what do you have to say for yourself? I paused, I looked her dead in the eyes, and I went, I'm sorry. She ended up paying for my stuff. She walked me out of the store. She was apologizing. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry to do that to you. I just gave her a big hug, and I said, how stupid are you?
There are actual 49er fans who are literally commenting at me saying, you guys are going down tonight. Your whole team's on the injury list. You guys are already down and we haven't even started the game. Like, how delusional and desperate do you have to be to think that the 49ers are going to beat the Rams in a Thursday Night Football with just Christian McCaffrey?
Pick wrong. Look who set that pick, too. Devontae Adams, what a selfless play to get Puka in there for the touchdown.
So here we are. We got a 2014 ball game, fourth quarter, same score. Rams driving again. This time, Stafford for Williams. Boom, another touchdown. Rams tie it up 20-all.
You got to make the play. It felt like it was over at this point. Pick wrong. Look who set that pick, too. Devontae Adams, what a selfless play to get Puka in there for the touchdown.
So here we are. We got a 2014 ball game, fourth quarter, same score. Rams driving again. This time, Stafford.
I'm an overthinker. If you know someone who's an overthinker, don't tell us we're overthinking it. We know. And it's insulting to think that you would think that we haven't thought that we're overthinking it. Like, we don't need your underthinking thoughts.
It could be worse. That's a good expression, right? I was just taught it the other week. I was out with my friend, and I'm like, it's hot outside. He goes, it could be worse. It could be really hot outside. Yeah, I mean, put things in perspective. It's really important, perspective. Then later that evening, I was with another friend, and he told me that he was hypnotized recently, And while he was under hypnosis, he discovered that he was touched by his uncle. And I was like, it could be worse. It could be really hot outside.
Have you tried the Mountain Dew Honeydew? I don't know what honeydew is, but that sounds absolutely amazing. Mountain Dew's been coming up with some bangers right now. I had to look this up to see if they sell the Mountain Dew Honeydew anywhere close to where I live. And it looks like I'm gonna have to order this online, so let's do that. And speaking of ordering things online, how about this merch right here? Look at this DJ Hunts merch right here, which you can buy right now at djhunts.myshopify.com. So I'm actually gonna order this on like the TikTok shop, and this is gonna be like the first thing I've ever ordered anything from the TikTok shop. Very citrusy. You know, Mountain Dew may not like me for saying this, but it kind of tastes like Sprite. There's like a hint of like that honeydew melon type of flavor in there, but for the most part, I have a hard time telling the difference between this and a can of Sprite, or what's it called now? Starry? Yeah, this is pretty much Mountain Dew's version of a Starry beverage. It's basically like, pretty much doesn't taste much different than that. 10 out of 10 for making it taste like Sprite. As far as Mountain Dew itself, it's like 7 out of 10. It's good, but there's nothing special about it in my opinion. Sorry. Comment down below what soda I should try next. And buy some merch! Do it! Have you tried the Fanta Chunky Punch? You mean Fanta Fruit Punch that just has Chucky's name on it? Is there anything different with this? Is there anything that Chucky's gonna provide that's gonna make it taste any different than any other Fruit Punch Fanta? Whatever, it's October, let's do it. Got a freaking nice little stand for it. Smells like fruit punch. And oh my God, it tastes like fruit punch. Happy Halloween, trick or treat, you just got tricked. Don't get me wrong, I like a good fruit punch, tropical punch soda any day of the week. I'm just saying it's just Chucky Punch. Yeah. Wait, is this fruit punch or tropical punch? Yeah, it's fruit punch. Hell of an advertisement though. If I gotta rate this, I'm gonna give it a Fanta out of Fanta. Yeah, that makes sense. Comment down below what I should try next. And if you recognize me, that means you know that one guy from TikTok. He was over on the bench. Buy some DJ Hunts merch right now at djhunts.myshopify.com. Buy some merch! Do it!